In a leaked internal memo, flight attendants at American Airlines expressed their dissatisfaction with their employer and the carrier's poor financial performance, particularly as compared to rival airlines. The memo, sent out by the Association of Professional Flight Attendants, or APFA, wants to hold the airline's leadership to the same performance standards as its flight attendants. We take a closer look at this tension for today's video. Flight attendants at American Airlines are angry. They're unhappy about the carrier's poor financial performance in the first quarter, presumably since this impacts what flight attendants receive in the form of profit sharing. On social media, aviation insider @XJohnNYC posted a memo sent out by the APFA criticizing the airline's recent financial quarter, placing the blame on Americans' leadership for a lack of vision. Dated April 24th, the memo starts off saying, "As evidenced by today's dismal first quarter 2025 financial results, American Airlines lags significantly behind its competitors. This disparity raises concerns about our airline's long-term competitiveness and the current management decision-making." The memo continues, saying that the airline's former chief commercial officer, who was Vasu Raja, was a, quote, "contributor to this underperformance, with a series of missteps in sales and distribution strategies." The union has expressed their dissatisfaction that Raja has continued receiving his base salary until January 31st, 2025, totaling $462,019 from his exit date in June 2024. Additionally, a lump sum payment of close to $1 million was paid after his severance period concluded. Those responsible for the financial setbacks are walking away with generous compensation, the memo says, adding, "The rest of us are asked to make up for management's costly errors with less onboard staffing and an outdated product, affecting flight attendant workload and customer perception." The core demand of the Flight Attendants Union is laid out near the end and is as follows. It is time that American Airlines executives are held to the same performance standards as the flight attendants. American flight attendants are held to more than a dozen performance-based chargeable events daily. It is time that our executives are held to not only the same standard, but a much higher one. The conclusion also demands that leadership, quote, "fix the product in all cabins and staff your airplanes to be the global leader in aviation." This memo is sure to raise some eyebrows not only at American Airlines corporate headquarters, but also among the airline's customers. Some travelers have had great experiences with American, while others have sworn to never fly them again due to some customer service blunder. Yes, certain leadership decisions have caused the airline to fall behind its rivals financially. However, while it's difficult to measure, one also has to wonder just how much flight attendants and other customer-facing employees have played a role in travelers opting for other carriers. Negative experiences with airline employees can be complex, as they can be the result of staff being overworked with poor pay. There's simply a lot to consider. Matthew Clint of Live and Let's Fly comments on this, saying, "I've had excellent crews, I've had hostile crews, and I've had everything in between. And yet all of these folks who hate their jobs and show up for a paycheck get to keep working. That's not the standard Isom and his top lieutenants should be held to." But what do you think of all of this, and where do you stand on this issue? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.